Who doesn't love commercials? Well, just about everybody. We fast forward them on our DVRs. If they come on live on TV, we go to the bathroom. At the start of this video, you were probably waiting to hit the skip it button. Well, here at RaceMan, Add Some Color, I'm going to ask you to watch some commercials with me. They'll mostly feature people of color, and we'll consider their successes and failures. Hopefully have some fun. Worst case scenario, you might want to buy some shit. So, our first commercial up today is an interesting spot that features a brother who'll never have to answer the question of his mortality.
Want to see your future?
You're me, right? I obviously haven't slowed down at all. What do you think?
The key is to stay hungry.
By the way, our wife's in there. Seriously?
The Audi A8. Ambition never rests.
I really like this commercial. It's cool. Black guy gets a luxury car, and he's not a stereotype in any way. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen his type before, and I hope we see a lot more of him. Creepy black future guy.
You're me, right?
How does that brother immediately know that this other black guy is from the future? Is he just used to this? Is he a time traveler himself who's gone back to visit himself as a baby? Right off the bat, there's so many questions. I mean, modern day black guy is already a pretty cool looking guy. What did his future self do to become even more cool and acquire time travel technology? And he uses that technology to kind of rub it in the face of his younger self? Or is he trying to motivate him somehow? If he's from the future, why is he still driving an Audi in our time? I mean, is Audi his time machine? Does Audi stop making cars after 2015 and he's just driving a rare antique? There's so many questions about the future in Audi. Does their business survive? They seem to follow the time cop rules of time travel, in that even in this car, they're being sure not to actually touch each other, which is actually a very good way to show how roomy this Audi is.
The key is to stay hungry.
Stay hungry. Okay.
By the way, our wife's in there. Seriously?
Our wife's in there? That's it? That's all the information you're gonna give me, bro? That's a big building. Our wife can't be the only woman in there. What if I pick the wrong one? Will I totally screw up the fabric of time and space? Will I cease to exist? You're not really giving me a lot of help here. Frankly, if I had just met my future self in a luxury car, my confidence would be through the roof. If Beyonce's in there, I'm gonna hit on Beyonce, because I'm pretty sure I can get her at this point if I've got a time machine in the future. Is that my wife? Was that the mission all along? So many questions. But I genuinely love this commercial. I mean, especially the science fiction aspect of it. Like a black man could afford an Audi. Who writes this shit? Gene Roddenberry?
Warp drive, Mr. Scott.
Our next spot kind of has people of color in it. You should just watch it for yourself.
Zatarain tastes so right. Everybody loves a bite. In New Orleans, we jazz it up with Zatarain. Red beans and rice, jambalaya too. Yellow rice and a night will do. So much flavor, they'll be thanking you for Zatarain. Speed it up, heat it up. Sausage, chicken, shrimp it up. In New Orleans, we jazz it up with Zatarain.
What just happened there? I mean, this spot really isn't about black people, but it's totally about black people. Dad and the kids come in genuinely curious about what the hell mom is doing in the kitchen. After they discover she's cooking up some real authentic black people food, they go absolutely crazy until that shit is on the table. I've eaten with plenty of white people at their house, and I've never seen them act like that. Or is that something that white people do when they're not having black people over for dinner? Just dance around the kitchen to New Orleans jazz like it's an episode of Treme. What are they selling? The food? The feeling of New Orleans? The feeling of being black? For the record, Jambalaya, as made by black or white people from New Orleans, does not come out of a box. Eating jambalaya out of a box is like running 26 miles on a treadmill. Oh yeah, you're gonna break a sweat, but you have not run a marathon. Do not psych yourself out like that. Let's talk about the black people in this commercial. Who are they? What are they doing? Well, from what I can tell, they're entertainment, or literally decoration. Like this guy. Black people are constantly buoyant and happy, especially when you're co-opting and bastardizing their culture. Who doesn't love that? Why do we even need this brother to dance when they have this girl doing whatever that is? That's it for RaceMan Add Some Color. Thanks for watching. If you like this, please subscribe below. You could also hear the RaceMan podcast on iTunes, Spreaker, and SoundCloud. Read the RaceMan blog at DarianSills-Evans.com. That's me. Thanks for watching. Peace.